Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Rakshama. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Rakshama. Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Jaya Ganesha, Pahi Mam. Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Shri Ganesha, Rakshama. Sharavana Baba, Sharavana Baba, Sharavana Baba, Mahima. Subramanya, 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 Rakshama. Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Shri Saraswati, Rakshama. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om Namah Shivaya. Good evening, Sir Nataraj.
Hi, Om Namah Shivaya. Good evening, everybody. So, I hope you enjoyed the meditation, the instrumental. Yes? So, we're very happy to welcome our guest artist tonight by the name of Sri Haridas from Trishur. He's been a regular musician who's played at our ashram over many years, and we're fortunate that he could come tonight and to also play for us this evening. Normally he will have some accompaniments, but I've convinced him to play like solo, and we're very happy for that. And he's a disciple of Pandit Shiv Sharma, who is a maestro of this instrument called the Santur. And Haridas Ji will explain the instrument to you in detail, and also after the performance you can come and have a look and get a better understanding of what this instrument's all about. So I'm going to pass the microphone over to Haridas Ji, and he can introduce the rest of the program. Thank you.
Om Namah Shivaya. I will show you the instrument that you heard in the dark. This instrument is known as Santur. San means 100 and tar means strings. So this is having about 100 strings. And this instrument is still used in the valley of Kashmir, northern part of India, as an accompaniment instrument for Sufi music. Sufi saints, when they sing the religious hymns, the singer plays this instrument also. So this was originally used as an accompaniment instrument. Still it is used in that system of music. But from that limited use of this very melodious instrument. You like the sound of the instrument? So that is very captivating. brought to the classical music status by one great maestro who passed away in the year 2022. From the year 1955, at the age of 17, after 5 years of practice on this instrument, he introduced this instrument to the classical world. And all the maestros present in the audience accepted that instrument, played by a 17-year-old boy. After that, the boy never looked back. He took this instrument to the world concert platforms, and his name is now synonymous with Santur. Pandit Shivakumar Sharma from the valley of Kashmir. The nation had honored him with Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan and Padma Vibhushan. These are the three civilian awards given to the commendable achievements in any field. And he has been recognized all over the world as the only maestro of this instrument, playing Indian classical music in such a meditative way. So that is about the instrument. It has got 100 strings and all have to be tuned, all have to be played if we are playing some complex melodies. All the strings are played now, and we play classical music on this, North Indian classical music. Today, unfortunately, we don't have a percussion artist, which is a must for performing classical music on stage. So we couldn't bring one percussion artist who is familiar with the music. Not anyone can play with Santur. That needs to be practiced, analyzed, and performed. But I will explain the way in which a classical raga means a melody which takes up some notes, played in a particular way so that the expression remains progressive always. So today you heard during the meditation one of India's oldest melodies, dedicated to the goddess Saraswati, to the Durga. The name of the raga was Durga. And now I will play before you another old melody. The name itself means meditation. The name is Dhani or Dhyani. Dhyana is meditation. So once you take up one raga, for elaborate treatment, we play in two different ways. These are very light wooden sticks known by the name kalam. When you hit on the strings, sound stands for maybe 5 seconds. This is the percussive way of playing. Indian classical music needs to sustain one note and show its beauty in relation to other notes. We as a person, as a single person, have a personality. But when I am with my friends, when I am with my family, when I am with my students, when I am with the audience like you, I'm a different person. So my personality is dependent on you also. Likewise, the personality of one note in relation to other notes. We have to show that in the classical system of music, where we need to sustain a note. That is dead. But when I am playing like this, that bouncing when you drop the stick on the strings is controlled. And so this is the gliding technique, and this is the striking percussive technique. We combine both the systems and play melodies. So we improvise on the melody, on the notes, without any written notebooks. We are not using any notes for playing the ragas. There is a structure, there is a grammar, and for listeners, there is no need to understand the grammar. Just give your heart to the musical tone and fly along the wings of the music. That is the only requirement for enjoying the music. For learning the music, you need to analyze. For practicing the music, you need to analyze and practice. For performing, you need to analyze, practice, and refine. So, I will not elongate much. I will play one more melody in 3 steps. The 4th step, we need a tabla player. That is not available. So I will play some folk type of music where you can just help me by putting soft claps. Maybe on that loud instrument very softly. I think that will be the only practical way now possible. But I will play the alab. The initial portion is called alab, and this that is mainly used. Then comes the jod part. That is rhythmic. That is called jod. J-O-D. Jod means you pair up notes. Then comes the fast one. Like that. That is called jhala, which means an intricate net of numerous notes. All these form the part of jhala. So 3 stages to bring out the mood of a raga. So I will just play for 10 minutes all the 3 parts, and after that we will pick up some folk melodies. The name of the raga is called Dhani or Dhyani. It is the name in the North Indian style, and in the South Indian style it is called Shuddha Dhanyasi. Dhanyasi is very similar to Sannyasi. Sannyasi is the person who has renunciated everything to lead a spiritual life. So this in a way is connected to the spiritualism of India, this rag. play some light to relieve that energy, because it needs so much concentration. You might have felt it. When you are listening with your full heart, that will take you to places. And it will take some time to come back. And especially when playing before the people who are trained in yoga and meditation. Once the Swamiji, who was here maybe years before, Swami Mahadevananda ji, told that the people here are perfectly tuned instruments. You just need to hit them, they will vibrate. So that is the way in which you are given training in meditation. So I will play just a folk dhun. You will be the partner in rhythm. Thank you very much. And I happened to see one person playing violin behind the stage when I just came out of the room. Every time I meet some musicians who had participated in the meditation camps, if anybody wants to try Santur, you can come forward and try to play something on it. Anyone can play the instrument because it is tuned to that particular raga. So anybody hits, the raga will come out. So after the Aarti, I think we can have some 10 minutes interaction. Those who want to come and see the instrument closer can come forward and try that. But after the Aarti, I think. Thank you very much for listening very and thanks to Nadaraj Swamiji, who has been inviting me every year for giving this kind of music. And we get very rare opportunity to play for people who are meditating. Usually we play for some marriage functions. People will be eating and drinking and talking. We playing Santur for nobody and for getting cash only. But this is a spiritual journey for me and for all of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Haridas ji. So that was a nice experience for us. And we'll conclude now with the final prayer on page 16, and the Aarti. Just announcements for tomorrow being Friday. Quite a few people have signed up for the day trip. So we're leaving, I believe, around 8 o'clock. That's the usual time to go. So you can come to the reception area around 8 and come back by evening. Okay, other people who are in the ashram, you can plan to go out after the satsang at 7:30 and come back by evening, also 6 p.m. preferably. If you're in the ashram, we'll have a combined yoga class in the morning at 8 and a combined yoga class in the afternoon at 3:30. There'll be no lectures or coaching tomorrow. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnad Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Adorable Lord of mercy and love, let us abide in Thee forever and ever. Bolo Sadguru Sivananda Maharaj ki jai. Swami Vishnudevananda Maharaj ki jai. Om Tat Sat. Thank you. We'll stand for Aarti. You can follow that on page 17 of the chant book.